back to the channel. Guys, this is just crazy. I know that PowerCon just ended, but I did not hear anything about this, and I'm not sure anybody heard anything about this. And was Super7 even at PowerCon? So I guess this just came literally out of nowhere. But I got an email today from, yes, Big Bad Toy Store, and got something really exciting, at least for Thundercats fans. Guys, let's take a deep dive into this and see exactly what came in my inbox today. But before we dive in, please consider subscribing to the channel. I post up to 2 episodes a week, and I hope you guys enjoy. And don't forget to hit that bell notification so you guys will always know when new episodes are posted. Well, guys, without further ado, let's dive right into this and see exactly what came in my inbox about Thundercats. And, yeah, something that none of us saw coming. Let's have a look. Alright guys, this is super exciting. On my email from Big Bad Toy Store, which I get regularly, I have to admit, I got this morning and I was like, what the heck are you talking about? That's right guys, check it out. Oh, yes! It is Thundercats Ultimates Invisible Tigra, which is a Big Bad Toy Store exclusive. Holy crap everybody, this is something that I've been waiting for forever. Let's take a deep dive into this, guys. This is going to be absolutely insane. If we head over to Big Bad Toy Store, right at the front page, we can see Thundercats Ultimates Invisible Tigra BBTS exclusive is right on the front page. Let's click in there and see what we got, guys. Woo! Right at the top, look at him, guys. Oh, wow. This is crazy. This is insane. Holy crap. Let's take a deeper dive into this, guys. There he is. Man. Now, these are digital renders, okay? These are digital renders, and obviously they are in the, most flattering kind of situation. Obviously, these are not real; these are all digitals. But honestly, just the idea of an invisible Tigra is freaking me out. We can see here that his bolo whip actually wraps around his body. Holy crap! This is crazy. This invisible plastic for the bolo whip. Here, the way they presented it, it's way too thin. Because I've seen other reviews and how they're supposed to look, and yeah, the bolo whip is not nearly as thin as that. So there is a little bit of leeway in terms of like what they're showcasing here. But I love the way they've displayed this right now. Obviously, this is a digital render. What are they? Did they model the grass? Like, come on, guys. Seriously. It at least gives a little bit of effort to put it in more of a toy environment. This is crazy. But he looks absolutely stunning. Oh, my gosh. We really got to get a closer look in this region here. Okay, so we do have to take this with a bit of a grain of salt because again, these are digital renders. I don't think we're gonna try, these slightly lighter highlights. I'm not exactly sure how they're gonna pull that off. I'm really hoping that they use some sort of etching, perhaps a little bit rougher on this sections here where he has his tiger stripes, the Thundercat symbol. I'm hoping it's that. I'm really hoping that they don't do too much paint. Because this is supposed to be invisible Tigra, and having him painted all over would actually be a really big shame. I love the way he looks here, just in this initial pose. He's looking absolutely stunning. Let's take another look at him. All right, guys. So here he is. Oh, he is there in another wonderful setting. Love the bolo whip. This is the one that does not curl around. This is the one that's actually, pretty much in its own whipping pose. But I am loving the way this is all come together. The shots from Big Bad Toy Store are of decent resolution. They're not the sharpest. Hoping somebody, we can get some more sharper resolution shots. But again, these are all digital renders. As you can see, the way his hand is clasped around his whip, that's a little too tight. His feral hand, it's a little too detailed, right? And of course, the way he's standing, it's just one of those poses which is a little too perfect, right? So that's another reason why we can tell that this is definitely going to be digital renders. But honestly, from what I'm seeing here, I really am super excited for this. I hope that when the light hits him, it's definitely going to have that wonderful translucent shine. Seriously, I am actually not the biggest fan of translucent plastic, and the reason being, if you're a Transformers collector, okay, if you're like I've had several Transformers, and Dex, my brother, he's also had several Transformers, and I have to say, there's a love-hate relationship with translucent plastic, and the reason being is because depending on the joint and the flexibility, it's actually quite brittle. So but that should not be a major issue with Tigra. And the reason I say that is because unlike Transformers, where you have to like flex and bend and manipulate the joints, rather roughly, with the Ultimates figures and with other action figures, you don't necessarily have to worry about that because the actual pin connectors, everything that actually connects the figures together are rather robust. They're actually rather large, rather thick, and they do have ratcheting joints for most of the Ultimates figures on the knees, on the elbows. So yeah, I'm not too worried about the translucent plastic in this regard. I am kind of concerned, perhaps a little bit, about the flexible whip. I think that the longevity of that might, be questionable. But at the end of the day, this is just someone who's gonna, like, for me anyway, I'm just gonna have this guy, in a single pose and pretty much leave him there. Again, he's just one of those stealth characters that really. It was just a wonderful novelty in the show that you knew that if you needed to sneak into a place and be undetected, Tigra would be your man, and he was the one who was always on top of things. Again, he's the strategist, right? He is the one who can come in and actually make the difference in the final play. Excellent, really excited to see this release. And, this does open the doors for something else, guys. We're going to get to that in a second, but let's take a look at some of the accessories it comes with. So here we go. This is the actual full figure along with some of his accessories. It's pretty much exactly the same things that we get with Tigra from the original release. And you know what? I'm super excited about this. Let's take a closer look at some of the accessories. Here, of course, we have the static whip, which actually is in a wonderful whipped pose. This one will not, it's flexible, but it's actually made to stay in this one position. So that's a wonderful addition. Here is the Bendy soft plastic. This is soft plastic that they're going to be using for this. This is going to be really fun. But as I said, we have to be careful with translucent plastic. It is much more fragile than regular plastic. So guys, whenever you're manipulating Tigra with his flexible bolo, be very, very careful. He also comes with additional pair of hands, a clasping hand and a slightly more clasping hand. That's kind of weird. An actual and two sets of them. This is something I've never really understood with Super 7. Why include two of the practically the exact same set of hands? I mean, let's just zoom in here. Do these things look any different to you than they were? They look almost identical to me. I really don't understand. Is it the concept that you'll actually lose a pair of fists? I really don't understand why they feel it necessary to actually have the exact same set of hands. And it's kind of disingenuous because if we look at this version here, this is a slightly almost like a clawing hand. It's much more splayed out, whereas these ones they look like they're very much clinched. So I'm not sure if it's an incorrect rendering, but like I said before, these are as I've said digital renders. So hopefully they'll actually include more, slightly. I don't know what do we want to do? We want to call them wizard hands? I don't know what we call them, but basically, a slightly more articulated, slightly more dynamic posing for the hands. Because right now, I've always been a bit disappointed in the fact that they keep including multiple sets of the same hand. It's just really weird. I don't even know if that's a mistake or not. All right, and then we come down to Tigra himself. He has two head sculpts, which look amazing. Obviously, he's got his stoic face, and he's got his growly face. I can take or leave the growly face. That's something I really don't associate the Thundercats with growling much. I mean, in the series, they really did not. If you look back at the series multiple times, they really only growled when they were really caught, in a corner. And it's very rare that they actually growled. Their feral nature didn't really come out very often. They really were very calculated, very calm. And again, they were the good guys, so they didn't really do much. So, for me, that wasn't really a big thing. Whereas his stoic face is the one I'm always familiar with, especially with Tigra, because he was the mentor. He was the de facto leader after Lion-O, right? So, having him around allowed Lion-O to breathe easy because, he could always fall back and get advice from his strategist, right? So that's amazing. Again, we're looking at these wonderfully painted white lines, but again, we should just take a little bit of a step back and realize that this is not necessarily the way it's going to look, because honestly, I'm thinking that there's going to be slight paint. I really hope not. I hope it's actually more, rougher textures. That would be really, really cool. And I really would rather see a lot more translucency in the character and not too much paint on this one. Here on his hands are attached apparently the wizard. I'm going to call them wizard hands because I really don't know what else to call them. But yeah, the more slightly splayed out hands. And I'm really hoping that that's the case because I really do like the way these look. Again, these ones are, it's like the exact same set. At the very least, they could have swapped the clasp. You know what I mean? They could have had one slightly open and one slightly closed, and then reverse on the other side. It really doesn't look like that's any different. I don't know. I could be wrong, but you know what? Again, these are digital renders, so it remains to be seen. Really excited about this. Hopefully, this will come, sooner rather than later. These are $54.99 right now for pre-order on Big Bad Toy Store. Guys, definitely head over there. Put down your pre-order for this. Do not sleep on this. This is going to be crazy. Apparently, they're estimated to arrive for the second quarter of 2023. I don't think so. Super 7 is so far behind on their release schedules. I have no doubt this is going to be pushed back into the third quarter, for maybe even the fourth quarter. Heck, maybe even 2024. I really don't see this as coming out on the second quarter of 2023. I laugh ironically. I'm hoping that they do come out, on a proper schedule. But the really exciting news about this, guys, the really, really exciting news about this is that this opens the door for Ghost Jogger. My gosh. Can you guys imagine that we're finally going to get a Ghost Jogger into the line? I think that would be absolutely insane. It's not like it can't be done. I mean, this is basically just, Tigra, in translucent plastic. So obviously we're going to get Ghost Jogger, obviously, and that's going to be absolutely insane. I can't wait for that, guys. The packaging design does look very nice. It actually has the same blue that Hook Mountain Lion-O comes with. It's a little bit more. It's a bit more of a chill blue. But it's kind of debatable. I guess it could be either. But yeah, I do love the way it looks. I love the Thundercats insignia, obviously the Thundercats logo, and of course it just says Tigra. But we all know it as Invisible Tigra, especially because of the brand new packaging. So yeah, guys, this is huge. This is absolutely huge news. Do not sleep on this, guys. The price is only $54.99, regular price for Thundercats right now. So do not sleep on this. Definitely put down your pre-order for Invisible Tigra, a BBTS exclusive. Do not sleep on this, guys. $54.99. Head over there right now. Definitely pick this guy up. Do not sleep on this. This is absolutely amazing. Yes. We've got it. We've got Tigra, the Invisible Tigra. Oh my gosh. This is something I think every kid, when they were growing up watching Thundercats, has always wanted. It's something that you just kind of have to imagine as a kid. But now we actually get an officially translucent plastic Tigra. This has been crazy. It's been, and this really does open the door for like Ghost Jogger. This is going to be absolutely insane. I really hope that at least with this exclusives idea that more companies give it to fan channels like Big Bad Toy Store. They do a great job in terms of their distribution, and of course, whenever you pre-order something at Big Bad Toy Store, they usually fulfill it. It might take some time. I'm not going to lie about that. Sometimes it can take some time, but they usually fulfill it. Guys, what are your thoughts about this brand new Tigra figure that's just been announced as an exclusive for Big Bad Toy Store? Are you guys excited about this as I am? Or, are you kind of like, man, another exclusive? I get it, guys. It's an exclusive, but at least it's with Big Bad Toy Store, who usually fulfills their orders. And if you order it early enough, you should be able to get your hands on this pretty quickly. And are you guys excited at the possibility that Jogger might be on the way? I know I am. I'm super excited for our Ghost Jogger. That would be absolutely insane. Or are you kind of fed up with what's going on with exclusives in general and the fact that this is only going to be available at Big Bad Toy Store? Guys, please leave those comments in the comment section below. Guys, thank you very much for watching this episode. If you enjoyed it, please do leave me a like. It really does help me out. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe. And as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Thundercats! Ho! Geek proud, everybody. I want to give a huge shout out to all my Patreon and channel member supporters. Thank you so much, everybody. It's thanks to your support that this channel continues to grow, and I really could not have done this without you. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for your support, guys. It really means a lot and really helps the channel to keep growing.